What's going on, everyone? Hey, make a video talking about some things that I'm thinking about, and it has to be related to coronavirus because that's the number one thing that's on everyone's mind. Everyone, whether you are a doctor, a patient, business owner, consumer, it doesn't matter. You're thinking of this panic hysteria that is sweeping the world, right? And something that I'll do, just on a side note, I'll put a link to a video that I watched last night that I'm rewatching right now. It's probably the best coverage I've seen on coronavirus and really putting this all into context. And I don't know about you, but I'm really just not all that worried. I think that it is a lot of hype, and I've looked at all parts of it. We're still doing our part in the clinic. We're sanitizing, we're cleaning up, we are following what CDC is recommending, but we're also delivering chiropractic to our patients and reinforcing the importance of movement and exercise and focusing on what they can do to stay healthy, which at the pinnacle of that is chiropractic. And I know there's some metapractors out there that are reporting other chiropractors saying, if you say anything about boosting the immune system, we're going to report you to the state board. It's like, knock off all this freaking nonsense. I mean, geez, like mentality, it makes me sick. Anyway, something that I was going to share with you is, and this is something that I've said to my times, I said, man, I wish we could just close the clinic for like a week or two and just train with our team and refine all the little pieces that we want to refine and go through all these scenarios and just dial everything in, get caught up on certain work. Okay, so guess what happens? If we get shut down like they did in Kentucky, I'll probably have a modified cut back schedule for my team, but we'll be training. And whether we're in person training or on Zoom calls training, we'll be training. And why are we training? Because we have we have a community to take care of. Even if we're forced to close, we have a community to take care of that the second this thing blows over, and it will blow over, we'll be right back to where we picked up or left off, I should say. But we'll be even busier because we'll have patients that have had to miss appointments for the last several weeks. So that's what I'll be doing. That's what I'd recommend that you be doing. So for all of you doctors out there who have followed our stuff for a long time and you're thinking, I don't want to spend money, I don't want to take risk, I don't want to do any of this stuff, this is actually the best time to capitalize on doing training with your team. What better way for you doctors out there who are part of Move Now University that haven't gone through implementation yet or training to take the next couple weeks where your schedule is probably dialed back and lower, and if eventually you get shut down, use this as a time to train your team. Go through all this material. Start to plan for what happens when life goes back to normal. You have the most structured, built, just dialed in systems to be able to deliver the best quality of care to your community as far as the segment posture movement model, which is what we teach. For those of you who are just starting to follow us from the get go, and I put in the comment section above, I put like, I don't know, again, I put our demo video because guess, like, I would say watch it, see if this is something that you can jump into right now, start studying right now, and in whatever forced downtime because of patients being scared and missing appointments, or if your state closes you down, better yourselves clinically and systems wise in your clinic. What I'm doing right now, I got some work that I'm doing. I got my computer. I'm sitting out in my backyard. You can hear all these ducks. Okay, so we have all these ducks going crazy back here. Uh, but what I'm going to start doing is diving in, not seeing patients, but also I have a whole list of things that I've wanted time to catch up on that I'm going to start diving into as far as different studying, as far as different clinical things that I wanted to run through, as far as systems in the clinic that I feel like need to be implemented that we haven't had time to implement. So anyway, I'd look at this in a totally different light. I know everyone's seeing this as doom and gloom because it's such a pattern interrupt. It shakes things up so much. But at the end of the day, use this as a positive. Stay healthy, all of you. I know this is like somewhat of a controversial statement if you watch all the media. The vast majority, I was hesitant to say that a couple days. Well, no, they're saying this is going to be 10 times more than the flu season or so much more contagious and this and that. But what you look at time and time again is all of these people who are infected with the coronavirus have nothing but cold like symptoms and are basically fine. I know we have immunocompromised people, people that already have respiratory infections who are at higher risk, the elderly population, although I've seen a lot of elderly reports as well, very similar to if you had a bad cold or the flu. I really, I'm not other than the economical problems caused by this and the hysteria of people acting stupid because they're so panicked and worried and have so much fear. So, what I'm going to do in the comment section below is post two things. I'm going to post a video that I watched last night that I found inside of some chiropractic thread somewhere, which is a great hour and a half like expose about this whole thing. I'm rewatching it right now, and then I'm about to get to work. The second thing that I'm going to put in there is a conversation that I had with Fred DiDomenico from Elite Coaching. I edited it down because I had a lot of blank spots and stumbles and things that are just kind of hard for me to listen to. The fear of coronavirus or the fear of anything to your patients. So this is the time to really look at how you can ramp things up in your clinic. Even if you have downtime, use the downtime wisely to be able to either train your staff or put systems in place, improve communication, improve clinical expertise. Now is the time when you have less patients, or if you get shut down, have no patients. This is the time. You're not going to have a time like this in a long, 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 long time unless you electively choose to close your doors to be able to catch up and play catch up. All of us need to play catch up at some point. It's given to us right now. So check out the comment below. Let me know what you think, and I'll put these two links in the comment section below so you can dive in. All right, enjoy, stay healthy, talk soon.